We are back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. A lot of fans are saying that Cardi B ran back to Stefon Diddy because she's allegedly pregnant. A fan said, I'm hoping she just bloated because is that a bump? Okay, when she was at his Mother's Day event for domestic violence, which is very, very interesting. Another fan said her bird ass probably is pregnant again. And then a blind item report said the A-list rapper just can't get rid of bad things, which is why she's back with the NFL player and wants another baby with him. Get some self-esteem. Now, a lot of people are saying that Stefon Diddy is trying to trap Cardi B and get her pregnant again so that way he can continue to use her as PR. That's what a lot of people believe on social media, that he is using her for PR, good press, after all of these lawsuits that he's been dealing with, and the fact that a lot of people think that he's secretly in the closet. Let me know how y'all feel about it. I don't think Cardi B is trapped. I think she's right where she wants to be. I think it takes two to tango, and she likes getting played. I've said this before. I think Cardi B has a humiliation kink, or she believes that for a man to really love you, he has to put you through certain things. Eventually, I think that this PR relationship will come to an end. When she realizes that he is going to continue to see other women. And to be quite honest, I don't even think she's number one on the list. I think she's the most famous one on the list, but he has a roster full of other women. I don't think she's number one. I think she's the most famous one. So because she's the most famous one, he gonna bring her to the events to get attention. But the other baby mamas and the employees that he secretly be sleeping with in his home, like the braider, the chef, the maid, those are the women that he probably will ultimately settle down with because they're more domesticated. Cardi B, just because she cook here and there, like Megan Thee Stallion, she ain't gonna get settled down with Stefon Diggs. He's not putting a ring on it. Trust and believe, okay? And plus, I don't think he wants to take care of the other 3 children that she has. Okay, so I think eventually this relationship will come to an end, but he believes that being attached to Cardi B is good PR, because the only time she really gets negative press, I've noticed, is when she's next to a man. When she goes back and forth with Nicki, anything else, when the music is trash, she gets praise. Anytime she's next to a man, she's getting dragged. But she don't usually get dragged for anything else. Now, there's this rumor going around that Megan Thee Stallion and Off the Cheat are reportedly sneaking around or dating. As we know, he has a history with sleeping with women that are close or in proximity to Cardi B. And everybody knows that he allegedly had an affair with Sweetie while he was with Cardi B, even though he denied it and allegedly it was really her friend. But the point of the matter is, I don't really believe that Megan Thee Stallion would sleep with Off the Cheat. I definitely think Off the Cheat would sleep with Megan. Let's be very clear. I definitely think he would sleep with Megan Thee Stallion. I don't think Megan would sleep with Off the Cheat though. Okay. One, he's broke. He got gambling addiction. He's not hot right now. Usually Megan Thee Stallion, when she's dating a rapper or athlete or anything like that, they're usually popular at the time. You know, even Klay Thompson, he may not be as hot as he used to be when he was on the Warriors, but he does have 4 rings and he's worth $300 million. Let's be very clear. You know, Off the Cheat, he ain't got nothing going on. So I definitely don't believe Megan Thee Stallion would just sleep with Off the Cheat. Now, Stefon Diddy, I can see Stefon Diddy and Megan getting together, but definitely not Off the Cheat. I think people are just trying to put Off the Cheat and Megan Thee Stallion together because of the Sweetie situation, because he slept with Sweetie and allegedly a few other rappers. Now, moving on from that, it looks like the drama between Tyla and Rihanna is still going on, and now fans are clouding Tyla because she did it again, is expected to leave the Billboard Hot 100 charts, according to talk of the charts based on their predictions. Okay, now She Did It Again came out, I think, late April, but that is a hit. Why is y'all allowing She Did It Again to flop? The hate gotta stop towards Tyla. Come on now. Okay? Whether y'all like it or not, she is here. I'm not saying that I want her to, but she is here to replace Rihanna. Okay? Whether y'all like it or not. Y'all need to support Tyla. Come on now. Like, She Did It Again was a bop and y'all letting it flop. And it's supposed to be the song of the summer. Like, come on now. Y'all gotta stop that. Y'all gotta stop that. Like, we really missed out on the song of the summer because y'all don't want to support it. Like, it really should have been on the charts for way more than 2 weeks. Like, this is ridiculous. Why isn't Tyla's label giving her the payola that Rihanna used to get? Since she Riri's replacement, not by me, by the industry. I'm not saying it, but the industry is saying that Tyla's here to replace Riri, whether Rihanna likes it or not. She's gonna have to suck it up. And I just feel like Rihanna, she had a lot of hits, but she had payola attached to them hits. Give Tyla the same payola y'all gave Rihanna. It's not fair. Like, She Did It Again is a bop. Where is the payola? Okay, can we pretend people are streaming? Y'all took bots away from Cardi B. Where is Tyla's bots? How comes Tyla don't got no bots? This is ridiculous. Y'all gotta start giving the new artists the payola that they need to be successful. Y'all gave it to a lot of other people that didn't deserve it, like Cardi B. No shade. Now, Chloe Bailey has been allegedly disowned by her own family. Fans have noticed that Halle Bailey paying tribute to their mom. On X, she said, "Happy Mother's Day to all the badass women who have brought life into this world with God's help. You're a magical being and deserve the best day." She posted a picture of her mom and herself. And then Chloe posted a picture of her aunt / manager thanking her on Mother's Day. And then she posted Halle Bailey. And she even posted her grandmother, but she never posted her mother, the person that gave birth to her on Mother's Day, like Halle Bailey did. And a lot of fans are speculating that Chloe and her mother are having issues. And allegedly, the mother is cool with Halle. They have a decent relationship, but the mother doesn't have as close of a relationship with Chloe because in 2021, when Chloe decided to go solo, that was like in 2021, 2022, she felt like Chloe was over-sexualizing herself, unlike Halle Bailey. That's what allegedly happened and caused the rift. She didn't like the way Chloe was taking her solo career. Chloe also has done provocative sex scenes in movies. Remember, she did that scene with Damson Idris that, she got dragged for. And, Halle Bailey, even though she has a baby out of wedlock, she's not doing certain things. Like, she doesn't over-sexualize herself to her fans or to the general public like Chloe does. So that's where the rift is coming from, okay? Hopefully, Chloe can make amends with her mama this year, because no shade, it's pointless to beef when Chloe is not even big. You know what I'm saying? Like, she never blew up. She did all of that, the humiliation rituals, the sex scenes, the twerking on the floor and, over-sexualizing lyrics, but nothing popped off. I think that this could be, rectified, in my opinion. I feel like you're not going to always agree with what your child does, but you're still supposed to love them. So I feel like, hopefully Chloe's mama could reach out to Chloe and they can make amends. If she can, not go after Halle for having a baby out of wedlock, I think she can try to make amends where, Chloe, her other daughter, but Chloe and Halle's parents, not the grandmother, not the aunt, I'm talking about her parents, they are Christians. So they're very religious. So that's another thing. So they, Halle and Chloe, they grew up very strict. And I guess once they got a little bit of freedom, they wilded out. Now, moving on from that, Doechii and Ayra Starr are rumored to have a collaboration on Ayra Starr's new album coming out August 14th. Doechii responded to Ayra Starr's album announcement and she said, "On my birthday too." So a lot of people are speculating that a collaboration is happening. In my opinion, there's no shade to Doechii, but Doechii don't be having good collaborations. There's not a collaboration Doechii has done that really bangs, in my opinion. Ayra Starr, you was better off calling Gorilla, low-key, because Doechii, her collaborations don't be hitting at all. She just did one with Gaga. That shit was a chop. Okay, she did one with The Weeknd last year. That shit was a chop. She do not put out good collaborations. I don't know what it is with Doechii, but you should have called up Doja Cat, Gorilla. Sexy Red is a no. You don't call her. But anybody but Doechii, this is a chop for me. Okay, so Ayra, I'm gonna have to give you 50,000 lashes because I don't even think you and Doechii would sound good on a song together. Y'all not gonna sound good together. That's gonna be awkward. You better have a Rihanna sample or a Rihanna feature on the album. Okay, that's what you need to have. Doechii was just a dumb decision because she can't help you chart. And she don't have good features. And y'all not gonna sound good together. You need to call up Riri. Okay, and see if she gonna give you a collaboration. That would make more logical sense. Now, moving on from that, the New York Times critics revealed why Beyoncé was not included on their Greatest Living American Songwriters list, which featured Camel Face, Kendrick Lamar, Outkast, Missy, Mariah Carey, Lana Del Rey, Taylor, Lionel Richie, Babyface. They got Stevie Wonder, Nile Rodgers. Basically, any icon or legend in the game would be on this list, right? But Beyonce was left off the list, and this is what they had to say to the people that were upset about it.
So this is Craig. Craig wrote, Beyonce left off because? Did her style of, parentheses, genius collaborative songwriting count her out? Her last 3 albums, Lemonade, Renaissance, and Cowboy Carter, are genre-bending American classics. Referencing American Requiem at this point would seem appropriate. Be interested in the thought process of the judges, please. Period.
Those old ideas.
I can tell you mine.
Buried here. Yeah.
I think of Beyonce as a curator and an executive producer. I have heard...
And performer.
And
well,
of course,
performer.
the
Yes,
performer.
obvious, like
right.
the performer.
The performer
yes.
of the moment. I agree with most of this comment. I think I've heard demos that Beyonce has sang. I see what she adds to them. She is Frank Sinatra. She is Frank Sinatra plus Quincy Jones plus Kanye West, another person I would put in this camp. Kanye West famously, infamously uses ghostwriters, uses ghost producers. He is the magician who can put all that stuff together. He can record a session with Justin Vernon, a session with Chief Keef, a Mike Dean guitar solo, put it all together. He is the maestro. He's a modern day composer. I'm open to the argument that that's another sort of postmodern songwriting.
Yes.
But that would have been expanding the definition for me one click further, and we didn't take it there.
So what I'm getting is basically they don't really think that Beyonce writes. Okay? That's basically what it is. Point blank period. I think they had a very manipulative, conniving way of saying it. And what I mean by that is that they don't want to outright say they don't consider Beyonce a writer because, you know, they probably want a Beyonce interview at some moment in time. You know, Act 3 is eventually coming out and a lot of publications are probably going to try to get interviews. And Beyonce doesn't do a lot of interviews as it is. So I feel like they were trying to act like they were giving her a compliment by comparing her to, you know, Quincy Jones and Frank Sinatra. But in all actuality, a lot of people don't consider Beyonce a writer because she really doesn't sit and write music like that. She has a team of writers, and then she will get a writing credit on a song because what she does is she will change a note, she will change a word, she will change a melody to a song, and that's how you get a writing credit. It's a very strategic thing to do, but everybody knows that Beyoncé does that. People know she doesn't write music from scratch. So they won't outright say it because they want to eventually work with Beyoncé, just like they did the interview with Camel Face. And I feel like they should just be honest and admit that they don't consider her a writer versus, you know, trying to act like they think that she's on the same level as Stevie Wonder and Frank Sinatra. Like, y'all don't really view her that way, and y'all know that. Now, poor Ariana, unfortunately, her album, which is up for pre-order, the album is called Petals, has only sold 5,000 copies so far. The Ariana Grande fans are trying to get to 10K minimum. A lot of people are saying this is not a good look for Ariana and that basically she is flopping. So let me know how y'all feel about it. I'm still going to listen to the album. Hopefully it's not trash. But anyway, I got some very hot tea on Jocelyn Hernandez, Megan and Clay, Tyla, Rihanna, and ASAP on Patreon. Link will be in the description. I hope you guys have a great day.